My dear citizens, I would like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I have in past Christmas broadcasts reflected on the role that Christmas, an ostensibly religious holiday, has in an overtly secular nation such as Adamia. Now seems like a particularly relevant time to return to that topic, at a time when so much of the world seems to be drifting towards ideas which are at once un-Christ-like and also contrary to common human decency. Historians are almost unanimous that 2,000 years ago there was a man who we now call Jesus. I personally do not believe in the divinity of that man, although I know and love people who do. The study of what the historical Jesus really preached, free from religious dogma, is a topic of much interest to me. Experts' literary analysis of the Gospels, put in the context of the 1st century Middle East, portray a man who believed that the end of the world was imminent and who believed that the correct response to that was to love everyone unconditionally and give everything to the poor. If he existed in our time, we would call him a socialist or an anarchist. Now though, we live in a time when the wisdom of Jesus has been twisted to such a sickening degree that it has compelled millions of the apparent faithful to vote for men whom both the Jesuses of history and of theology would have condemned. Parallel to this, a similar effort has been undertaken to sabotage secular science for ideological purposes, with the pseudoscience of evolutionary psychology playing a similar role to religion in trying to confirm our worst biases. Christmas, even in a secular context, reflects upon the life of a man who single-handedly redefined morality for 2 millennia, even if I do not believe that is what he set out to do. I think he is probably the most significant figure in Western history and see no issue with defining the common era from the supposed year of his birth. And at the end of the day, he believed that there was hope for humankind. He believed that the evil of the Roman occupation of Judea would be answered by an inevitable kingdom of God. In our day, deliverance from the evils of our world is not inevitable. It will require good people, of all walks of life, standing up for what is right. The flame of universal human rights still burns bright. Adamia is a secular realm, where our atheist majority and our Christian minority stand together for a tolerant future. That tolerance is what Christmas is all about. I think it is what the real Jesus believed in, and it is a philosophy that we must continue to stand for. My dear citizens, no matter how dark a course the path of history may seem to be taking, never ever give in, seek wisdom and honour, and long live the Empire.